Well, hello everyone. Happy Sunday and yay, you're at week 8. Hard to believe, but here you are. I always find that the classes move really quickly once you start working through it. But I know for a lot of us in this class this time had a lot of stuff going on outside of class as far as trying to complete the class. And so I applaud you all for moving through it. And I have found in my life that when I'm moving through hard times, grief, those types of things, that education always kind of saves me. Logic, throwing myself into work, curriculum, kind of help keeps a nice anchor, a mooring to what's going on outside of that logic and that education. So I hope you'll remember that. I've loved all of your work. Your presentations were fabulous. And the things you said in the discussion board to each other, I appreciate how kind you were, but also thoughtful and detailed in your responses. And I think it was Jason, I'm not sure, it was either Jason or Jeffrey, said that, they were late coming to Google Classroom, but they really loved it. And I get that, and that's okay. It doesn't matter when you come to the tech party, as long as you come. And I've been reading all these articles lately about how, younger children are having a hard time holding pencils now because of tech, and in the older grades, handwriting, how it works a different part of your brain than typing does. And I talk about that in brain-based research when I teach that one. But, of course, we want to do those beautiful things too, learning how to write lovely handwriting. I'm sure I'm never going to stop wanting to hold a paper book in my hand until the day I die and smell it in the library. But it's important that we come to tech. And I wanted to tell you guys, there's a program. Some of you may be familiar with it. We had it at our school, and then our new principals let it go, and I was really bummed. It's called Turnitin. It's a grading program, and it's very similar to like what I see in Blackboard when I grade you guys. And I loved that grading program. It was a great tool to start teaching students how to digitally upload files. You could link to their Google accounts. You were able to give full feedback, commentary. It had all of the tools to correct, grammar, punctuation, all of that. And on top of it, it had an audio tool where you could record actually like a 3-minute message for each of your students. And what was great about it that I loved so much, and I'm hoping that we'll get it back in the future, is that when they were out of your class and they moved on to another class, they could still go back to those audios and listen. So you could give them these personal lessons or this, this upbeat pep talk or whatever, and it would be there for them. So I'm really missing that right now. And when, you were saying late to the Google Classroom, I have to tell you, not having it in my class has really slowed down my grading, trying to figure out. I was so used to that tech, and it was so embedded in my curriculum that it's been really hard to go without it. Now, on that note, the reason why I bring it up is because this summer, Google was doing a beta program with paper grading and plagiarism programs. And there are apps that you can add on to create audio messages for students in Google Classroom. So it's coming. I'm hoping that they're going to make it more like Turnitin. Although I do love Turnitin, and I have to say that company, the people at that company, are so thoughtful and considerate if your school's looking for some type of grading program. So anyways, know that Google Classroom does have something similar to it, but it was in beta as of this summer, so hopefully they're moving forward with that. But once again, great presentations, everyone. Your information was beautifully presented, clear, concise, easy to read. Your graphics were not overwhelming, which is really, really important, especially when we're looking at leveraging technology for all and people that might have visual disabilities. You don't want to become overwhelming in that area. Your lessons that I've graded so far, wonderful, great use of incorporating tech and just thinking about how you are going to work smarter with technology instead of harder. There's so many things, so many programs that you can look at besides the one that I've shown you. So your focus this week, remember, is to get your ePortfolio done, and everything has to be done. Your DBs, your ePortfolio all has to be in by Friday this week. Remember, there's no Sunday. It's Friday this week. So make sure that you have everything in by Friday. So you're going to have your ePortfolio, and you're going to have that ready to go so that you have all of those sources, not only for you, but to share with anybody on your campus, including your principal or curriculum advisors. You might want to share within your department. Maybe you can bring something to your department that's going to help them work smarter, not harder. So you're going to have that beautiful ePortfolio that you should have done over the last 8 weeks. And then remember, not only are you going to submit it to Blackboard, it must be submitted into Blackboard, but you're also going to submit it to the DB for all of your classmates to be able to look at. And then your reflection is to reflect on what you've learned in this class. And, what were your aha moments? What did you take away with it? What were you surprised that you already knew? And what were you surprised to learn? Or maybe you found a new way to incorporate your technology than you've done before. And I think, in the master's program, you have this wonderful chance to go through the master's program and not only make financial gains, which we know most people, go through the master's program because it helps you on the pay scale at school as well. But it also brings you to a place where you can renew and revive your curriculum and add wonderful things in it that, will help you. And it gives you an opportunity to teach and train other people at your school. And if you feel willing, you can also look into national board certification, which is also another financial gain in your district. So, check into that and see. Remember also that just because I am now, finishing up this class with you as of coming Friday, I'm always here for you while you walk through the journey of Concordia or while you online the journey of Concordia. I'm always here for you. So if you have questions for me, or concerns, and you just want somebody to run something past, I'm always here. So once again, just make sure that your portfolio is submitted on or before Friday, 11:59 p.m. to Blackboard and also to the discussion board. And if any of you have not finished your work for this Sunday, remember it needs to be in on or before 11:59 p.m. tonight. For everybody else, I have already graded everything and updated everything. And so have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Have a wonderful week. And please email me if you have any questions. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.